What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And we got a great day planned for y'all. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day out, but what we're going to get into is we got a surprise. We got Chris's engine back. As y'all can see, the engine is back. We'll give you a full build update on this once it's back in the truck and it's running and driving. But for right now, we're cleaning off all the paint on this thing. Unfortunately, when we hot tank this thing, the hot tank didn't get all the paint off of it, so I'm literally having to sit here with a small wire brush and my Milwaukee drill. I just got this thing not too long ago. I think it was like a week ago. Really good drill. I've got the small battery on it right now, but we do have the big battery. But we're just gonna try to clean it up as best as we can. As you can see, I've done a little bit of this side right here. I still got some underneath there to do. And this side of the block is really bad. Hopefully I can get it cleaned up. But on top of that, we got something new for the Camaro, and I'm excited for this. We got a new rear end for the Camaro, and it's got disc brakes, and we're not done. It's got a 373 rear gear, LSD, straight out of a 2002 Camaro donor car. Really cool rear end. Everything on it looks really good. I've actually got some rust fighter on it right now, or evapor rust, and it is soaking right now for a little bit just to get some of this rust off. I'm gonna spray it down again. But I mean, dude, this rear end's in such good shape. I think I'm even gonna be able to use the brake calipers and stuff like that. So that's the update on the Camaro. We'll be getting that thing in sooner or later. Right now, I'm just trying to get Chris's engine finished up. And I'm gonna show y'all the process of painting an engine block. It's not super hard, guys. It's very self-explanatory. You know, an engine block is very similar to a car. It's just cast iron versus like a steel car or an aluminum car, or however you wanna put it. We're not gonna be painting the heads on this. We'll be taping it off, and we'll tape off the harmonic balancer and stuff like that. But guys, stick around and we'll see you here in a little bit. All right, guys, so that's pretty much the taping and the cleaning. As you can tell, my taping skills are like way crazy. But this engine being complete, technically what you're supposed to do is before the engine is built, tape it up and paint it. That's what we did on mine. But unfortunately, we didn't have the time for that. So it was just literally build it and tape it up. Thank God Chris has got one of the best tapers in the game. So got this thing taped up, and I'm gonna put some primer on it, and we're gonna let the primer sit for a little bit, and base coat time, guys. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so that's the black. Now we're just gonna let that dry. It shouldn't take long. We're using TriStar. Let me grab the can real quick. TriStar black, so it'll make it easy for this color I'm about to put on there to cover. I won't have to use a bunch of it. When it comes to painting an engine block, a lot of people think, oh, you've got to have special heated paint. You don't have to have special heated paint. Your normal car paint will do on any engine block. The cylinders and the heads and stuff like that are probably about your hottest spots, but because this is an aluminum head situation where we're not going to have paint around the headers, we're good. But the engine block, the lower part of it, the lower rotating assembly, it doesn't really get that hot. And the way I like to explain it to people is a car sitting out, a black car sitting out in the sun on a 100-degree day, that car can get 200-300 degrees, especially your darker colors like your black. Now your whites and your silvers tend to stay a little cooler just because they reflect light a little bit better. But guys, you don't have to get this acrylic enamel engine paint that they sell at O'Reilly's. You can get just any regular 2K urethane automotive primer or automotive base coat. Sorry guys, I'm actually using water base on this one from my work, and there's water base on my engine block, which the paint hasn't flaked off of it, so I'd say we're pretty good considering I've gotten that motor pretty hot. But guys, we're gonna let this dry. I'm actually gonna go pick up some stuff from my buddy's house that I forgot to get yesterday, some clear coat, and we'll start putting the base on here in about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. Stick around, guys. Even though I've got the mask on, because I do have my mic. Color's gonna look sick. Alright, let's go. Layers like this, because there's so many different cracks and crevices, make sure that you constantly bend the burner around. That way you can get it over the cracks and crevices. This, we're actually going to do what they call like a fog coat on the very end. Once I know I got it fully covered, I'm going to stand back and let them go and follow
going to do is that's going to make the metallic push up and really stand out.
Guys, that's pretty much it. I mean, this thing really don't need that much base coat because I did end up going with the black primer sealer mix. So pretty much it's just a drying game. This water base dries pretty quick when it's hot outside like this. Because water base, all it really needs is a good constant flow of air or some good heat. So if I can keep the bugs out of it, we should be good. As you can see, I got a bumblebee friend here. I think he's coming to dance through my base coat. But guys, we'll let it dry for a few minutes and we'll be back here in about 15-20 minutes. Alright guys, so back at the bench and we got the base coat on. It turned out really good. I'm happy with it. Chris is happy with it, even though Chris has just seen it in pictures. But we're getting ready to start. My favorite part is the clear. And I just started recently using this new Nason XL. My buddy turned me on to it. Dude, it's some really good clear for the price. It's like I want to say it's like 127 a gallon. Don't quote me on that, but I believe if you have an account, that's what it costs a gallon. Now there is some mixing to do on this, and the cool thing also about water base is once you're done with it, because there's no activator in it, you can pour it right back into your container. So that's what we'll probably do with that. And I'm gonna splatter paint everywhere. All right, so there are mix ratios for your clear. I understand that, but I've gotten so used to, I mean, when I'm at work, I use a computer that tells me how to mix it, but I'm also calculating like the temperature outside and all that. This is a medium activator. The only problem with that is medium on a hot day is gonna kick really, really fast. And what I like to do using a medium is I just do what they call a wet on wet coat. And pretty much all that is instead of waiting for a flash time because it's so hot and it's probably gonna flash like that, we just immediately go over a second coat, which I'm gonna play that by ear. I'll put my first coat down and see how long it starts to get tacky, and then we'll go from there. But mixing wise, you can pull one of those mix cards out and all that and measure your clear to reducer ratio and all that. Me personally, I just like to just give her a little bit of here and there kind of stuff. You just don't want to put too much in there. I mean, because it makes it kick faster. And I'll show y'all also on these thicker clears with so I just put a hair of activator in it. And then I know this says base coat reducer, base coat reducer, clear coat reducer. They're pretty much all the same. This one is a medium temp reducer. I don't like putting a lot of reducer in there, but it does help with it lay out smooth if you add a little bit of reducer. It also will slow it down some. Lid on, ring on, and respirator on. This is where things get shiny, and we like them shiny. Oh, I am forgetting something. We spray, we use DeVelvis at our shop, cup system. And years ago, I got on the 3M PPE system. Nothing against DeVelvis. I mean, I like them, but I like the PPG version because they got the filters and the lids all in one. Give her a little shake. Now, on our original on base coat, we were shooting in between. Well, this system goes by bars, and it's kind of hard to see. But I was in between 1 and 2 bars, which would be like, I think like 25 or 26 psi. Clear coat, I like to bump it up just a hair. And it seems like we got a problem. All right, I think I fixed it. My trigger was sticking a little bit. So I am right on 22 pounds. I think I'm gonna leave it there. It seems to be, I think my air compressor might be shot. Like I was saying before, the clear coat is kicking really fast, so All right, guys, that's pretty much gonna be a wrap for today. I'm gonna do a little bit more cleaning on the rear end. That'll probably be in the next video. But we got Chris's engine painted. Monday morning, I'm gonna try to get this thing over to the shop where we've got the truck and they can get the engine put in. We're in a tight crunch right now to get this engine back in, and y'all will find out sooner or later whenever Chris tells me that I can give the go-ahead and tell y'all why we've been in such a crunch on this truck. So, guys, I appreciate y'all following us, and if you would hit the like and subscribe button, leave a comment down below. It's always much appreciated, and we do try to answer most of our comments. But guys, until next time, we'll see you later.